What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Like always, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We hope you are enjoying all the deck profiles we're dropping lately. We're going to drop a ton until we run out of them, honestly, and by then we'll probably have new decks built with real cards or proxies or whatnot, whatever we got. Today I'm finally going to do my Sharkman deck, the first deck we built when we started playing Megaman way back in August of 2024. Megaman is actually it's legitimately a fun time. It's a good game. It's it gets hilarious at times when you're building up big attacks and you just start swinging at your opponent for ridiculous numbers, and your deck is your life in this game. So when you deck, you're going, like, if you take 14 damage, that's 14 cards off the top of your deck, and it's really fun, and like I said, it's hilarious as you get through into the game and seeing what you're gonna hit back and forth. And y'all have seen some gameplay, so you kind of get the gist of what the game is doing. But my first deck, and probably one I'm gonna go back to for a while, is Sharkman. At least until we get the proxies printed. Now that we know how to make good ones, is Sharkman. He's really good. I like his stat line 222 because that's a little his defense being a 2 is a little bit of a curve for your opponent to get over, because most of the time in the early game they're just swinging 3-2, so you're just decking one, you're just milling one card. But you know, everybody could get high up in the numbers, so he's pretty good, and the little combos you can run with him are pretty sweet. So we're gonna start with the blue. I'm running 3 Requittals. Requittal, you gotta have your Sharkman out. It's part of, you know, his symbols on there, so you have to have it, and 3 resources in play. If you played a battle chip this turn, place 2 cards from your hand in your power gauge, and that's one issue I have with this deck. It's not built optimally, and right now, while I was setting it up to take this video, I did notice that I need to add like a good amount of battle chips into this deck. It's lacking that part. So this card, it's almost useless, but it does me well. You know, if I leave it out there, I'll eventually see a battle chip. But looking at the deck just now, like I said, I realized I need more battle chips. But like I said, if you played a battle chip this turn, place 2 cards from your hand in your power gauge. So it's a good way to ramp up your power gauge. We're running 2 grave problems. You gotta have 2 blue resources out to be able to play it. It's an event, so you just play it before you play a resource, and opponent takes all cards in his or her hand and put his or her power gauge into hand, so you wipe their power gauge. So that's great to stall the game and try to get into some swings. We're running 2 great surprise. Discard a card to make your opponent discard a card, so just some hand mitigation. I do like some hand destruction. I really want to know if any of y'all from the Mega Man group are watching. Is there a hand destruction deck in this game? I love that. I'm running 4 Shrimpy 2. You gotta have 3 resources out. It's a virus, so you can play 2 of the same resource here. Burn a power to add your Net Navi's defense to your Blast Destiny, so that's pretty good. Ramp up your Blast Destiny. Blast Destiny, your resources are out when you declare your attack. You know, if they don't have anything to slow you down, I'll just be swinging for 2, but I can flip over because my Blast Destiny is 2, to the furthest right in my power gauge, and you know, you add your numbers. So like if I flip this over and 2 was the highest number, or like this one, 4 is the highest number, I would add 4 to my 2 and get a good 6 on the swing. 1 Aqua Custom, I think because that's the only one I got, so that's why I run it. It's a style change, so I think style change was something that we're going to implement in the game. Had it survive, but it didn't. So you need 2 blue resources in play to even play this. Whenever a player spins a blue resource, you may make your opponent discard a card. So some more hand destruction. If I see it, I'll play it every time. We're running 3 Out of Water. This is good. Play any number of resources. So you can just start playing resources out for this event. This event is pretty broken, unless I'm playing it wrong. No one has ever told us before, and I know I've played it on camera on older gameplays, but yeah, it's pretty broken. You can play some stuff from hand pretty quick. Loud and Clear. Opponent discards down to 3 cards. That's pretty good. You know, get rid of. You only got 5 cards in hand most of the time, so making you get rid of resources is hilarious. Food Education. Lose 3 energy to draw 3 cards. So if your hand is lacking, you know, just some good, get some stuff back. Probably should run more of that, but I needed space for things. 3 Gender Differences, really good. Lose 2 energy, which your energy, like I said, is your deck. So you mill 2, and you take a card from your discard pile in your hand. This is real good recycling. There's things you want to get because you're constantly milling your deck, so it's good recycling. We're running 3 Surprisingly Sharp. Another good one, if you played a battle chip this turn, draw 2 cards, but you got to be careful with these because, like I said, you don't want to draw too much in this game because your deck is your life. So 3, playing hooky, discard 2 cards to take a card into hand from your deck and then shuffle your deck. So there's a particular card I'd like to search out, I will get to later, a battle chip, if I can get to it before my opponent has some tricks up their sleeve to find a card in my deck and discard it, which her Bass deck definitely does. We're playing 4 sweet indignation, so gotta have 4 resources out. 4 in your power gauge. Burn a power to take a card from your deck into hand, shuffle your deck. So again, to search out my big battle chip that I run, I only got 1 of. We need to print proxy so I can have 4 of. If you played a battle chip this turn, draw a card. So like I said, I need more battle chips, so sometimes that doesn't come in well for me, and that's called Clever Trick. We're running 4 playtimes. I like this game. This card, discard a green card, draw 2 cards. If I'm trying to filter through my deck and get a big swing in, and I need to see something, so we're running 3, give it away. Discard 2 cards to recharge 3 energy, so that's getting cards back in your deck because you are losing, you're drawing a lot, so you want to filter things back in. 4, no alternatives. Really like this card right here. Discard a battle chip to replace each card in your opponent's power gauge with a card from his or her discard pile. Place the replaced cards in your opponent's discard pile. So you can line their power gauge up with ones, and just, they're going to be hurting. So that's pretty fun. We're running 4 frozen outs. I do like this one too. If you have exactly 3 cards in hand and your green resource in play, lose an energy to take a card from your discard pile into hand. So that just you're grabbing your stuff. So I did say like I need more battle chips, but the way I was playing the deck, and I still think I need more, but I can get my battle chips. That's not a problem. The few that I run, and we're gonna get to those now. 3 high cannons. I really like this one. Burn a power to make your net Navi strength +1 for each resource in play, and usually I'll have 4 resources out with this deck, so pretty good. 1 cannonball, discard a card to make your net Navi strength +4. This is one I would think I want to bump up. I like it. I do like this one. 1 mega energy bomb. You need 4 in your power gauge. Lose 1 energy to make your net Navi strength +2 for each blue resource in play, so you can really stack, get that number up. We're running 3 geysers, so you need 2 Sharkmans out, so cards with the Sharkman symbol, and there's a few in the deck. This is 1, Out of Water's 1, so you can get there, and your Sharkman counts as a symbol, so this is like a late game, you're going to do some stuff. Return any number of your resources in play to hand. Make your Sharkman strength +3 for each resource returned. So you play this out, you got your 4 resources out, return all 4 of them to your hand, you just went up to 12. So whatever you flip over in your Blast Destiny 2 plus your 2 strength, that's a huge swing if you could get that combo off. And then I like this card and I want more of it. Row Arrow 3, you need 2 green resources to play. Burn 2 power to reveal 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Add the total of their destinies to your net Navi strength. So if they have a handful of 5s like that right there, you're just added up to 15 plus your dude plus the 2 Blast Destiny you flip over. That's a huge swing if you get that off, and I definitely want to run more of her in the deck. This card is so good. I like it. I don't think I've seen too many people talk about it, but it's probably not optimal, but for me, I have fun with it, and if I just get this card out of my deck before her Bass deck gets it out, I'm going to play it. I'm going to save it for late game, and I'm going to drop it down. And I think one time I swung for 19 or something ridiculous. It was up there. Good. Let's see. No, because I flipped over a 5, and she had 2 5s, so it wasn't 19. It was 17. It was 17, but that's a huge mill effect in this game. You've taken 17 from the top of your deck, but this game is so fun. I could talk about it for a long time. I'm not the best player at it, but we have a good time, and we really want to hop on webcam soon with other Mega Man players and have some fun with it. But all in good time. All in good time. Like I said, the deck build's not optimal. We're waiting to get proxies to really follow some of the major players in the community. We'll follow some of their decks and really try to hit some of their crazy combos. So like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. That's my Sharkman deck. I'll try to get my Pharaohman deck on soon, and we'll see if she can get her 2 decks on soon. And this game's fun. This is a game that I know a lot of our viewers don't like, because we're starting to see that our channel's Dragon Ball. But we're going to push this game. It's fun, and the community's great, and we love it. So that's Sharkman. That's it. Later.